Good morning and welcome back everybody to a brand new episode of Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, in the last stream, we stopped here at the Three Broomsticks after meeting after meeting Rookwood and Theophilus, which are maybe waiting outside on us. But first of all, we need to go and talk to to Natty, trying to go back to the castle. And I would say let's just go and see what new adventures are going to be in front of the three broomsticks. Hoping we are not going to encounter any bad guys.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
You have received an Owl Post Open Field Guide options. Oh, Professor Fidge. Hello there. What do you want from me? Oh, Professor Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay. We need to go to Professor Fig, which basically makes me already understand that we should not say anything to Professor Weasley. We're just going to go to Professor Fig. Let's see what he actually has to tell us, because I'm sure...
Revelio.
I'm sure he's talking about some interesting things. Hello, Professor Fig.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock? Rather goblins?
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay.
Revelio.
So we have discovered something very interesting. Our good friend Professor Fidge did discover something about the map, something about the locket that we got, and it contained a map. Only we can see what's on the map because there are traces of ancient magic, because as we know, it's something that only we can see. And now, as it seems like we need to go and train, get better at fighting before actually going to continue any further with the main story.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
You think so? Well, then let's see. I'm ready.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
That means we need to go and complete some task. Open quest log with options. Let's see. Oh, we need to win 2 rounds of crossed wands. Okay, well, then I would say without further ado, we should
Seems
go.
crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah, it's exactly what I actually wanted to say. Seems like the secret battling duel club is not as secret as they say it is. One, and we should
Hello,
go to this.
Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
We
Why,
should go.
yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Can
Ready
I talk?
for another round?
Ready for another
I'm
round?
ready. Let's do it.
This is the
Brilliant.
second task
Are you
that
dueling with a
Professor
partner?
Hackett gave us. No, we are
I'll
going
be
alone.
dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Wait, against 3? Are you actually even kidding me? Come on, I didn't think about that.
Accio! There goes my way. Lumos. Levioso. Is that all you've got? Accio. Levioso.
Yeah, the problem is
Act like a winner.
Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
okay.
Accio.
I'm the one.
Come on. Protego. Superfly.
Stupefy. There we go. Let's continue like this.
Accio.
Accio.
Levioso. Lumos.
Come on.
Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
Stupefy. Come on, we're gonna be able to win alone. Great.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Thank you very much. Okay,
The
basically,
next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
quest completed. Round
Assignments
2.
all finished.
We should head back to Professor Hackett because we completed all the assignments she gave us.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
That is exactly what happened.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yeah, we will, Professor. We're ready to learn
Concentrate.
Incendio.
And keep your wand steady.
There you go. Incendio has been learned. How can we go and add that? Incendio instead of... Accio Levioso is very useful repair instead of Lumos. Professor Hackett's assignment. 150 experience points. Incendio is a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames at a short range.
Incendio!
Ah, okay. Very, very interesting. Open quest log. What do we see in the quest log? Now we are in front of Professor Fig's office. And we should surely go and see what the next main quest is going to look like. Professor Fig is not here.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, here I am. Talk.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
I hate this guy.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Can we not go to the restricted section on our own? Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do, because the next mission is going to be talk to Sebastian. Sebastian is probably going to show us the way.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. Let's go and talk to Sebastian. He's going to show us the way to the restricted section, and we are going to search what we have to do on our own. And that is exactly what I wanted to do. Sebastian, here you are.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I don't know, to be honest.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me.
Yeah.
So,
For
why
sure.
were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
There's not going to be a problem. We are going to meet in front of the library right now. Moving towards the restricted section of the library. Let's see. Is there going to be a sequence?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay, so we can learn a new... We're going to learn a new thing. Disillusionment, whatever. X. Square. X. And disillusionment is learned. We should go and put the disillusion... Is this here the one? Lumos. Disillusionment, we should go and place that instead of the fire attack, because I don't think we're going to need that. Just as we should use Lumus instead of Repairer, because I don't think we're going to break anything. With that said, use Disillusionment, avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Okay.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Okay, well. Again, we need to be very quiet. We need to be very quiet.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah, we do see that.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need that key?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
That's my friend.
The key. Here it is.
Okay, be very quiet, nobody. Nobody, we need to be very quiet. We need to be very, very quiet and meet with Sebastian out here. Why is he just standing there?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay.
Revelio.
This is quite, let's say, it's actually not that easy.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back. Wander in the restricted section.
Come on,
at
I mean...
this hour.
Ah, that's not fair. Yeah, don't see me. Oh, there are two ghosts. That's the reason why. Come on. That's the reason why we got caught.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get in trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Okay, well,
just the spell to repair this armor.
with that said, where do we have Reparo? This looks like a Reparo, meaning that...
Reparo!
should go and repair this whole thing.
Revelio.
And we should go and look after the book. The book.
That's it.
Actually quite creepy, just as we know Harry Potter. Actually seems like
Where
I
might
can't.
this lead?
Where this might lead? Well, I guess we're going to find out very soon.
Revelio.
Wait, what will we be finding out here?
Accio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Levioso. Incendio.
Wait, why? Oh, it's a regular spell, the regular cost. Quite interesting, actually.
Revelio.
We are going to fight very, very soon. Okay.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy.
Come on.
Accio.
Have we won already? Okay.
Revelio.
We have actually beaten both of the guards.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Stupefy.
There you go. What did he throw on the ground? Oh,
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Incendio.
okay. Now we're not going to use LR. That.
Levioso. Accio.
Okay. Actually, it wasn't too difficult, and now we have. Okay, that really
Revelio.
seems like we were. That seems like the exact thing we were searching for.
It is a book after all.
Percival, what did you hide here for us? What did you and your friend Rookwood hide here for us? Traces of ancient magic here as well. We're going to find out more about the story. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Well, something bad happened, that's for sure.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham, can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She's bad. She is bad for sure.
Sebastian.
Are we getting in trouble?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
We're going to show.
You're
if we
a
can
bright
decide.
boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Well, we do know that Sebastian is trustworthy.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Yeah, let's see.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Quest completed. Challenge complete. Complete main quest.
Revelio.
Level 12 reached. Okay, well, before we're actually going to continue, we say this was the first very interesting, very suspicious, very nice main quest. We have another owl mail, which we're going to read, but that is something we're going to do.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Problem is, I don't know how much I can say, or how much I actually should say. That is the problem. Okay. So we basically learned a lot of things. We have done the first main mission. It was very interesting. We saw new memories of the past Percival. And we saw...
Revelio.
We saw that he was a professor. They had a female student who started as a 5th year, just as I am. She was able to see traces of ancient magic as well, but we clearly noticed that she might be evil, and therefore we need to find out what is going to be the whole thing about it. Anyways, this was it for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed watching just as much as I did playing, and we will be back in a further video where we're going to continue with some side quests, or maybe even the main quest. With that said, thanks for watching, and see ya.